Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, students, and good afternoon, teacher Tofi. Now, today, we will be having our last part of our lesson. We will have it now. And also, after this, on Monday, when we see each other, we will start the evaluation for the static body movement. So you will do exercise, okay? You will do exercise when we see each other on Monday, okay? Now, before we start, let's check the settings first, okay? Can you hear me? Yes or no? Can you hear me?
ได้
Yes or
ได้
no?
ยินชัดไหมคะ
Can you hear me?
ค่ะ
Yes.
ถ้าได้ยิน
Oh,
ชัดโอเคหน่อย
can you see me? Can you see me? Yes or no? Can you see me?
มองเห็นดิเชอร์ไหมคะ
Yes. Okay, very good. Now it
Okay.
seems that everything is fine. It seems that everything is fine. Now let's get started. Okay, again, my name is Teacher MJ, and together with me, we have Teacher Tofi to help you in our lesson. Okay, now let's start. Okay, now today's lesson is all about static body movements. We are finished with the basic body movements. Okay, now we will move on to practice of static body movements. Okay, now the first thing that you have to learn in practicing static body movements is first sit and swing a hand to touch the toes. Okay, so this part. Okay, so this is what we will do on Monday. Okay, so you will sit down and swing your hand. Okay, swing your hand and touch your toe. Okay, now we are done with this. Actually, I'm just showing you what we will do on Monday. Okay, now after that, this one is also finished. So we will sit in V shape. So V shape like this. Okay, so you will sit in this kind of position on Monday. Okay, so everyone will do it, group A, and then on Tuesday will be group B. Okay, the next body movement that we will do will be sit and stand up. So this is very easy. Okay, just sit and stand, sit and stand. Now, let's move on to our main lesson. Okay, so this is our lesson. So we will finish this today, and then on Monday, we will do the evaluation. Okay, now you can find it on page 74 and 75 of your book. Okay, you can find it on 74 and 75 of your book.
เปิดหน้าที่74ค่ะ74กับ75นะคะ ดูหน้าที่74เลยลูก
Okay.
เจอไหมคะ
Okay, now very good. Now let's get started. So practice of static body movements. So these, again, static body movements, these are the body movements that doesn't require you to travel from one place to another. Remember, all you have to do is to stay in one place and then you can move. Okay, it doesn't require you to move from one place to another. Okay, now the number 4 practice for static body movement is stand and exercise the neck and muscle. Now, how will you do that? All you have to do is to stand up, okay? Like stand up and separate the legs. So your legs should be separated, okay? Now, raise the head and tilt the head to the left and to the right. So all you have to do is this one. Tilt your head to the left. Tilt your head to the right.
หัวค่ะ
Okay, do it. Let's
หัวหันซ้ายหันขวาหันซ้าย
have
หัน
an
ขวา
example. Okay, tilt your head to the left. Tilt your head to the right. You can also do this. Left, right,
ซ้าย
left, right. So either way, you can do this, this, or this, this. Okay, very good. Great job. So that is how you do it. Okay. Now, again, static body movement, it doesn't require you to move from one place to another. So we will just stay and tilt your head. Tilt to your left, tilt to the right. Okay. Did you understand?
ทำได้ไหมคะทำได้ไหมท่าเมื่อกี้นี้ทำได้ไหมคะ
Okay,
Bye.
very good.
อ่ะ
Okay,
ทำ
very
ตาม
good.
ทำตามไปเลยนะทำตามไปเลยนะลูก
Okay,
Okay,
great
teacher.
job. Very good. I am very excited to see you do exercise on Monday. All right, now let's move on to stand up and down on tiptoe. When we say tiptoe, you will do this one, okay? It's like ballet, okay? It's like ballet. So you will have your tiptoed, okay? So you will stand using your tiptoe. Now, how do you do that? Stand up and separate the legs with arms akimbo, then stretch on tiptoe up and down. So for example, this is the concrete, and this is your toe. This is your toe. Supposedly, it's always like that, right? So for tiptoe, you will use just your toes, okay? Tiptoe, like this only, okay? So I will show you how to do that on Monday, so you will be able to know it. But usually, we use tiptoe in exercises for our legs, okay? For leg exercises, so that we will be able to have a strong legs and strong posture, okay? That's why we use tiptoe, okay? Now, usually, do you know ballerinas, ballet, dance ballet? So usually ballerinas and the dancers in the ballet, they use tiptoe to move, okay? They use tiptoe to dance. Did you understand? Yes. Okay. Now let's move on to, so this is very easy. We will do this on Monday too. Okay. Now let's move on to number 6. Stand and exercise the waist. Now, how do you do that? Where is your waist? This is your waist. Okay, can you see me? So this is your waist. Okay, this
อ่ะ
one.
ดูตัวอย่างทำตามทีเชอร์ได้เลยนะคะทำตามทีเชอร์ได้เลยลูก
Stand up, everybody. Okay,
ทำ
so
ตามที
this
เชอ
is
ร์ได้
your
เล
waist.
ย
Can you see me? Okay, so this is your waist. Okay, now stand up and separate the legs. So your legs should be separated. Okay, and your arms should be here, and then rotate the waist to the left and to the right. Let's rotate. One, like this. One to the left and to the right.
มันเป็นท่าทางวอร์มเหมือนคล้ายๆการวอร์มอัพก่อนเราจะเล่นกีฬาค่ะจำได้ไหมใครที่เคยเรียนอนุบาล 3 คุณครูมา
Great
คุณ
job.
ครูจะ
One
ให้
more
ทำท่า
time.
แบบนี้แหละ
Very good. One more time. Rotate to the left. Rotate to the left.
ทำตามได้เลยนะคะ
Right. Okay. Very good, students. So that is what you call stand and exercise the waist. Now on Monday, we will do that face to face. Okay. Next, let's move on to the 7th one. Okay. Now, stand and exercise the ankles. Okay, now what do we mean with ankles? Ankles are this one. Okay, it's the part of your body that connects your leg and your feet. Okay, so that is ankle. It's a part of your body that connects your legs and your feet. Now, how do you stand and exercise the ankles? So all you have to do is to stand up and separate the legs with arms akimbo, okay? Stretch the right toes, rotate the right ankle to the left and to the right, and then switch to the left ankle and repeat the action. Now, how will you do this? So this is what you're going to do, okay? Put your legs up. Can you see my legs? Put your legs up and then rotate like this, rotate, okay? Rotate like this, rotate, okay?
อ่ะ
So all
เป็น
you
การ
have
หมุน
to
ข้อ
do,
เท้านะคะ เป็นการหมุนข้อเท้านะคะหมุ
all
น
you
ข้อ
have to
เท้า
do,
ไปรอบๆนะคะ
all you have to do is to stand up and then raise your one leg, left leg and right leg. You can raise either simultaneously and then rotate, rotate, rotate. Okay, so that is what we are going to do.
เป็นท่านี้นะคะ เป็นการหมุนข้อเท้าไปรอบๆอย่างที่ที่เจ้าทำให้ดูเมื่อกี้เห็นไหมลูก นะคะ แล้วก็ทำสลับกันซ้ายกับขวานะคะเดี๋ยวลองทำดูเนาะนะคะโอเค teacher
Okay, so that is what we're going to do on Monday. So we will do left and right legs, okay? The left and right legs. Okay, are you excited? Are you excited? Okay, very good. Good thing you are wearing shorts, so it's nice to move, and that's good. If you are wearing shorts or jogging pants, it's fine, okay? Because we will do this on Monday, okay? Next. Okay, so number 8.
ท่านี้ง่าย
This is the last one, and this is for me, this is the best, okay? Because you move your body, okay? So how do you do it? The last one would be bend down to touch the toes alternately. When we say alternately, you touch your left toes and you touch your right. So you will do it alternately, okay? Not just left, but also to the right, okay? Now, how do you do it? First is to stand up and separate the legs and stretch the arms, okay? Now bend down and use the right hand to touch the left toes. And then stretch up again. Next is to bend down and use the left hand to touch the right toes. Now, how do you do it? I'm going to show you. So this is what you're going to do, okay? Now I will show it to you, okay? Now, can you see me? So this is what you're going to do. So you will stand up and you have to bend your
กางขาออกนิดหน่อยนะคะกางขาออกเล็กน้อย
That's your right. Touch. Touch. Like this. Touch. Another one. Touch. Okay. One more time. Touch your right. Okay. Touch. 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 Touch your left toe. Touch. 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 Okay. One more time. Touch your right leg. Touch, 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 and then touch your left toe. Touch, touch, touch. Okay, very good. So that is how you do the static body movements of bend down and touch the toes alternately. Okay, now on Monday, we will do these activities individually, but this is how we will do it, okay? Now it will be a draw lots, okay? I will create a bowl, and then in the bowl, there are different static body movements, and you will pick one, okay? You will pick one. Now, whatever body movements you get, that is what you're going to perform, okay? Okay, like for example, I have a bowl here, and they have a lot of, it contains all the static body movements, right? So I'm going to choose one. And then if I get, for example, bend down to touch the toes alternatively or alternately, I'm going to do it. That is the one that I will perform. Okay, so we will do that on Monday. Okay. Okay, now before we end with our lesson, now let's review first our lesson, okay? Now today, we were able to cover up, first, stand and exercise the neck muscle. So again, all we have to do is to stand up and exercise your head, left or right and left, okay? Right and left, okay? The next one would be stand up and down on tiptoe, okay? Pudang ng tiptoe.
tiptoe
Tiptoe, okay? Now stand up and down on tiptoe, okay? So that we are gonna stand up and we're gonna tip our toe using our legs, okay? So we will do that on Monday. The next one would be stand up and exercise the waist, okay? All you have to do is to put your hands on your waist and twist it to the left, twist it to the right, okay? And we did that today, which is good, okay? Next would be number 7, stand and exercise your ankles. Again, pudang dang, let's say, Ankles.
Ankle.
Ankles. Now, what do we mean with ankles? So
Ankle.
this is an example of ankles, remember? So ankles are the one that connects your legs to your feet. Okay, ankles. And we will do that.
ankle
one
ankle
by
แปลว่า
one.
อะไรคะ มีใครรู้บ้าง มีใครตอบครูได้บ้าง ankle แปลว่าอะไรลูก ข้ออะไร
บนข้อเท้า
ข้อเท้าเก่งมากครับ
ข้อเท้า
เยี่ยมเยี่ยมเก่งมากครับ ankle แปลว่าข้อเท้านะลูกนะ Okay, teacher next.
Okay, and the next one would be the last one, okay? Bend down to touch the toes alternately. Okay, so this is what we did, okay? We bend down and we touch our toes alternately to the left, to the right, to the left, and to the right, okay? Now, before we finish, look at this. These are the ways to improve your own weaknesses. Weaknesses meaning these are the things that you are not good at, okay? Weaknesses, okay? Again, pudang-dang, weaknesses. Weaknesses, okay? So what do we mean with weaknesses? Weaknesses are the ones that we are not good at. Okay, now you can find this in your book on page 76. Okay, it's on page 76 of your book. Okay.
หน้าที่ 76 ค่ะ 76
Okay, now what are the things on how to improve your weaknesses? Meaning the things that you're not good at, we will improve it. Okay, we will make sure that you will be good at it. Now, how do we do that? Number one, please read. Let's have Tom pudang-dang, okay? Okay, let's say check your weaknesses. Okay, very good, Tom. Now, number one is to check your weaknesses. Now, why do we say we have to check your weaknesses? Of course, we have to know what are the things that we are not good at. Okay, so that when we do things, we are able to improve it. Okay, so next time when we do things that we are not good at, we can be able to improve it and become the best version of what we are. Okay, so we should always diagnose our weaknesses and turn it into strength.
เด็กๆคะทีนี้นะคะในหัวข้อในหน้านี้นะคะ หัวข้อในหน้านี้เดี๋ยวครูขอดูแนวนอนเนาะมองไม่เห็นมองไม่ชัดนะคะสักครู่นะหน้านี้นะคะเขาบอกว่า way to improve your own weakness นะคะเป็นวิธีการนะคะเป็นวิธีการที่เราจะปรับปรุงจุดอ่อนหรือข้อด้อยของตัวเราเองนะคะเป็นวิธีการดูจุดอ่อนหรือข้อด้อยของตัวเราเองนะคะซึ่งข้อแรกเขาบอกว่าไงเขาบอกว่า check your weakness ให้เราสำรวจตัวเองก่อนรู้จักตัวเองก่อนนะคะว่าตัวเราเองเนี่ยมีข้อด้อยข้อเสียอะไรนะคะเราต้องรู้จักตัวเราเองก่อนนะคะโอเค teacher next
Okay, next would be number 2, pudang-dang. Let's say, let's have Neptune, pudang-dang, okay? Okay, number 2, work in groups, choose one friend who can do the activities well to be the leader. Okay, very good. Now, number 2 is to work in groups. When we say group, you will work with 2 or more people, okay? With 2 or more students, okay? So work in groups, okay? Collaborative, okay? Now, choose one friend that can do the activities well and to be a leader. So when we are working on groups, of course, a group should have a leader, and that leader should know how to do the activities well, so that leader can guide you, okay? So that is one way of making your weakness be a strength, okay? Turn to be a strength, okay? You should follow the one who knows it, and then he will be able to teach you, and that leader will be able to teach everyone, okay? So you will be able to know the improvement of your weakness, okay?
ทีนี้นะคะข้อ2เขาบอกว่า work in groups นะคะ should one friend who can do the activity well to be the leader นะคะสมมุติเวลาเด็กๆทำงานกลุ่มนะคะเวลาที่เราจะเลือกเพื่อนนะคะเราควรเลือกเพื่อนที่สามารถช่วยเรานะคะทำกิจกรรมในกลุ่มได้อย่างดีนะคะแล้วก็มีภาวะความเป็นผู้นำเพื่อที่จะช่วยเราตัดสินใจในการทำกิจกรรมหรืองานต่างๆนะคะซึ่งการทำงานกลุ่มเนี่ยตัวเราเองเนี่ยอาจจะไม่เก่งไปในทุกเรื่องนะคะซึ่งเราสามารถเลือกเพื่อนที่มีความสามารถนะคะที่จะมาช่วยเราเนี่ยทำกิจกรรมนะคะหรืองานกลุ่มให้มันดำเนินไปได้ด้วยดีนะคะแล้วก็ถูกต้องนะคะซึ่งเราเหมือนกับเป็นการเติมเต็มจุดอ่อนของกันและกันค่ะสมมุติเราเก่งตรงนี้เพื่อนไม่เก่งตรงนี้แต่เราสามารถทำได้เราไม่เก่งตรงนี้แต่เพื่อนทำได้เนี่ยค่ะเราสามารถมาเติมเต็มกันได้นะคะเพื่อที่จะให้งานมันบรรลุเป้าหมายได้ดีที่สุดนะคะโอเคที่เชิญ
Okay, number 3, Udang-dang, let's have Port, Pudang-dang, okay? Okay, Port, can you hear me? Okay, number 3, okay, Pudang-dang Port, let's say, ask
Ask
the leader
the leader
how to do
how to do
those activities
those activities
well.
well.
Okay, very good, Port. Great job. Now, number 3 is to ask the leader how to do those activities well. Yes, that is correct. Now, as a group member, you should behave well and ask the leader. If you don't know, ask the leader. It's the same with school, okay? If students, which is you don't know, you ask the teacher. Okay, always ask. Don't be afraid. Okay, there's no wrong with asking. Okay, always ask if you don't know. That's fine. Okay, don't be shy. Always ask if you don't know. Okay, so that is one way of making your weakness become a strength. Okay, ask if you don't know so that you will be so that you will know what are the things that you don't know. You should ask. Okay.
ทีนี้ number 3 นะคะ ask the reader how to do those activities well นะคะคนเราเนี่ยต้องถ้าสิ่งอะไรไม่ว่าจะเป็นครูเปรียบเทียบกับชีวิตจริงเลยในการเรียนในชั้นเรียนนะคะถ้าเราเนี่ยไม่รู้ว่าทำอย่างไรหรือทำแบบไหนเราต้องถามใครคะในชั้นเรียนไหนตอบคุณครูสิask to teacher นะคะหรือถามคุณครูนะคะการถามเป็นสิ่งที่ดีนะคะเด็กๆไม่ต้องกลัวไม่ต้องอายนะคะเราควรกล้าที่จะถามว่าครูคะแบบนี้เราทำไม่ได้เราทำยังไงดีคะหรือถามเพื่อนก็ได้ค่ะถามใครก็ได้ที่เขาสามารถที่เด็กๆคิดว่าเขาให้คำตอบเราได้นะคะในการที่เราไม่เข้าใจอะไรก็แล้วแต่เราสามารถถามครูถามคุณพ่อคุณแม่ถามพี่เราหรือถามเพื่อนก็ได้นะคะมีความกล้าที่จะถามนะลูกเราจะได้รู้คำตอบที่ชัดเจนแล้วถูกต้องนะคะเนี่ยโอเค
Okay, number 4. Okay, number 4. Let's have Nudi. Nudi, Pudang-dang. Okay. Nudi, can you hear me?
หนูดีได้ยินทีเชอร์ไหมลูก
Okay, Pudang-dang. Let's say use the information from your interview to improve your doing by planning practice
practice.
Okay, very good, Nidhi. That's right. Okay, for number 4, use the information for your interview to improve your doing by planning practice. Okay, now always use the information that was told by the teacher or by the lecturer. Okay, now when you are doing a project or when you are in a group, you will be given instructions. Okay, so always listen to it and apply it in your project, okay? Or as for yourself, if you were given an instruction, make sure to follow it and apply it so that if you don't know it, which is one of your weaknesses, you can turn it over as good, okay? So always follow the instructions and always listen to the lecturer or to the teacher, okay? To improve your weakness.
ทีนี้นะคะข้อนี้เขาบอกว่า use the information from your interview to improve your doing by planning practice นะคะเขาบอกว่าการใช้ข้อมูลนะคะจากการสัมภาษณ์ของคุณเพื่อปรับปรุงการทำงานของคุณโดยการนำมาวางแผนนะคะอันนี้ก็เป็นเขาเรียกว่าอะไรเป็นส่วนหนึ่งในการทำกิจกรรมกลุ่มนะคะหรืองานกลุ่มกับเพื่อนนะคะคือการถามข้อมูลต่างๆนะคะเพื่อที่จะเอามา improve นะคะเอามาวางแผนปรับปรุงนะคะในการวางแผนการทำงานนะคะอันนี้เป็นหัวใจสำคัญเราควรจะคุยกันในกลุ่มนะคะถามความคิดเห็นนะคะสอบถามเรื่องราวต่างๆจากเพื่อนๆได้นะคะในการทำงานกลุ่มคือบางคนอาจจะมีความคิดเห็นที่เขาเรียกว่าไงไม่เหมือนกันแตกต่างกันออกไปนะคะเราก็สามารถรวบยอดความคิดเห็นพวกนี้นะคะรวมความคิดเห็นของเพื่อนๆทุกคนนะคะสามารถนำมาพัฒนาในการวางแผนงานของเราได้นะคะโอเค
Okay, the last one, number 5. Let's have gear. Gear, can you hear me? Gear. Gear, pudangdang. Okay, number 5. Do the activities again and again. Again and again while the leader gives advice and helps. Okay, very good, Gear. Now, number 5 is to master the activity. Okay, when we say master the activity, do the activities again and again. Practice it. Okay, practice the activity well so that when the time comes that it's time for you to do the activities, you will be able to do good. Okay, because you practice it. Okay. Now, it's the same with schooling, okay? At school, when you practice and practice and practice, like for example, you practice listening every day and you practice writing every day and you practice being a good student every day, eventually you will be able to master it, okay? You will be able to do it very well. So again, always do the activities again and again, practice it so that you will be able to master it and you will be good at it.
ทีนี้ข้อ 5 นะคะ do the activities again and again while the leader give advice and help นะคะในกิจกรรมต่างๆที่เราทำอะค่ะในเมื่อเรามีที่ปรึกษานะคะหรือคนที่ให้คำแนะนำเรานะคะเราสามารถในการทำกิจกรรมซ้ำๆอันนั้นนะคะให้มันถูกต้องและชัดเจนได้นะคะถ้าเรามีที่ปรึกษานะคะหรือคนให้คำแนะนำของเรานั่นเองนะคะถ้าเป็นที่โรงเรียนอะใครที่จะเป็นคนแนะนำกับให้ปรึกษาเด็กๆฮัลโหลมีใครตอบได้ไหมคะถ้าอยู่ที่โรงเรียนเนี่ยในเมื่อสิ่งที่เด็กๆไม่เข้าใจเนี่ยใครเป็นคนให้คำปรึกษาและคำแนะนำคะ teacher ถ้า you stay at home ล่ะ who is your advisor ใครเป็นที่ปรึกษาคะถ้าอยู่ที่บ้าน
Father
อาจจะเป็น father mother or brother or grandmother หรือ grandfather ใช่ไหมคะอาจจะเป็นคุณปู่คุณย่าคุณตาคุณยายคุณพ่อคุณแม่หรือพี่ของเรานั่นเองนะคะโอเค
Okay, now
Okay.
again, these are the ways to improve your own weaknesses. Now try to follow these ways and you will do good and you will turn your weakness into strength. Okay, now before we end with our lesson, we only have 3 minutes. Do you have any more questions before we end?
เด็กๆคะมีคำถามอะไรสงสัยไหมคะมีตรงไหนไม่เข้าใจไหมลูก
Do you have questions?
มีไหมคะ Do you have question มีไหมคะ มีคำถามที่ไม่เข้าใจไหมคะ
No.
Okay, okay, no questions. All right. Okay, now on
No.
Monday, if we see each other on Monday, both
No.
Group A and Group B, we will do these activities, especially the last one that we discussed today. We will do an assessment, an evaluation about this. Again, I will bring a bowl. And then inside the bowl are different kinds of activities that you will do or different kind of exercises. Now, all you have to do is to choose one and do it in the class, okay? So you will be evaluated from that and you will get 10 points, okay? Okay, now that's all for today's lesson, student. Thank you for studying with me today and with teacher Tofi, and we hope to see you again on Monday, okay? Okay. Thank you, teacher Tofi. Thank you, everyone, and keep
You're
safe. Okay,
welcome
okay, goodbye, everyone.
เด็กๆไว้เจอกันอาทิตย์หน้านะคะ บ๊ายบาย
Take care. See you next time. See you on Monday. Remember, we will do the exercises. Sleep early so you have energy.
Bye bye. Thank you, teacher.